unofficial.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Jackson, let me ask you another question. Are you ready to be scared?
Ooh.
Oh yeah? What? Wait, what? Why?
I read your 2-sentence horror post in the group chat. It's so good.
Yeah. Do you want to read it? Oh no.
Yeah, you should probably
Are you
read
okay?
it, Charlie.
Do you want to read it? Yeah, it'd be my honor.
To go.
So here's a little spooky tale from Reddit. Father, I have made 2 new friends today at school, said my daughter, handing me a picture she drew of them. Hey, wait a minute, these are the O. Hank brothers who are wanted for child murder, but they have eluded me, the chief of police, for a year, and now I'm especially worried about you and your brother who doesn't seem to be with you, I replied.
The end.
The end.
There's a lot to unpack. Number
That's
one.
That's great.
Why are they the O. Hank brothers? That's the least scary name I could come up with.
Because you need to add detail to the story for it to be truly scary.
The
That's what the
Hank
authors
brothers, though.
did. So Andrew, when I posted that in Discord, Andrew replied saying it was an obvious parody. So what do you guys think?
I don't think so, because I'm reading. I went back to the 2-sentence horror page, and I'm just reading some of the top ones of the week. They're all kind of like that, just less wordy. So this one's like, once I discovered my superpower was invincibility, I became Earth's most prolific serial killer. And then the other one's just called, I killed a rat today.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I did a little thinking. I did a little meditating. And I don't think it's parody anymore. But I do think that it's some, like, 12-year-old who thought that this was genuinely scary. And thought that they were being funny or clever. But probably not parody.
Yeah. I think everyone on 2-sentence horror thinks they're being clever.
But the difference is, I can't imagine this being someone over the age of, like, 14. Like, this is someone with no...
I can't imagine anyone in 2-sentence horror posting stuff is over the age of 14. Like, why would you?
Fair.
So dumb.
I don't know. I think you guys are both wrong. How many 14-year-olds use Reddit? Is that a thing?
Probably a lot now.
Probably
It's
a
one of the most
bunch,
popular sites, yeah.
I've told you, one of the
creepiest
things is to go to the r/teenagers subreddit and see all of the fucking adults commenting on children's posts in there.
Yeah.
And, like, stalking it. Or
Oh my
people
God,
with a teenage
yes.
flair pretending to be teenagers when they're clearly adults. It's so creepy.
That and the power moderators, the kind of fuckers who always, like, you click on their profile and you see that they're moderating 100 fucking subreddits. Among them, like, 80% of them are porn subreddits, and then for some reason also r/teenager and r/ like whatever the women's subreddit is called and such. It's like, what is this about?
So r/teenager needs to be banned or something, because it's clearly like a grooming ground.
So I just did a quick research to check in on what we were talking about. Reddit is the 18th biggest website on the internet.
I thought it would have been way higher.
That's still huge, though. Like, that's above TikTok still currently.
What?
Well, TikTok's not a site, it's an app.
Yeah, true. That's above LinkedIn. That's above X Hamster. Ooh. That's above Twitch,
Who the
actually.
fuck goes to LinkedIn for fun? That's not surprising.
Well, this is like in general, every website. Like, the biggest websites on the internet. This is above Twitch, by the way.
Still.
That's kind of surprising.
Is number one Google then?
Number 1 is Google, number 2 is YouTube. Yeah.
God damn.
You want to guess number 3?
Pornhub.
No, Pornhub is number 12, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah. Number 3
Cool
surprises me. What's that?
Cool math games.
No, I wish.
TheFamilyInternational.com.
Oh, that should be number 1. Number 3 is Facebook.
Oh,
Why does it surprise you?
Yeah, with how
It's
dead
gonna be like
Facebook is now, that's
90%
pretty
bots.
surprising.
I
Yeah.
really don't think it's dead. Like, half the drama I see on the internet is like, it's always Facebook screenshots. It's also weird to me because it's like the same as if somebody posted hieroglyphs, like a photo of an ancient Egyptian wall, and told me like, oh, look at what the Facebook moms are up to. Like, this still is a thing, but apparently it is.
know.
Just because we're not using it. It
True.
is, though.
That puts in perspective, though, how much like bigger YouTube is than I think at first glance. YouTube is the second most visited website on the internet. That's ridiculous. Also, they calculate average view durations. YouTube's time that people spend on it is twice as long as every other website. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you can just put YouTube videos on in the background. It's like the most backgroundable website.
That too. Also, these estimations they're always just estimations. You can never know how many visitors the website really gets.
I would say that that's accurate for the top two, though. But Google and YouTube. I can't think of another website that would be bigger.
No, I think Yahoo should be up there.
Yahoo is number 9.
Reddit, that is surprising. That is definitely a boomer site.
That is surprising.
So I'll quickly read off the top 10 to give perspective. So it's Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter is number 4. Instagram is number 5. Baidu is number 6, which I believe is a big India website. I think it's an India search engine. Wikipedia is 7, which makes a lot of sense. Yandex is number 8, which is a big Russian website. Then Yahoo, and finally Xvideos is bigger than Pornhub somehow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I assume that's because Xvideos didn't nuke 80% of their catalog.
Probably,
Pornhub had to last year.
Probably, yeah.
That definitely caused a big exodus. Whenever this happens, by the way, I assume this is also a large part of why Reddit is holding on. I guess Reddit used to be way, way more popular, I think, like 10 years ago, right? When r/atheism and such was still a huge hoopla. By the way, never forget that Reddit was also a hotbed for pedophilia, which is another reason that r/teenagers is such a yucky subreddit to even know that it exists. It's never forget. Again, I mean, they hired a fucking literal child rapist family as admins, but before that, never forget. Reddit used to host r/jailbait, which, if you're too young to know what jailbait is anymore, jailbait used to be a category of porn on the internet where men would take creep shots of underage girls, and maybe boys, I don't know, but basically, like, you know, if there was like a 12-year-old girl swimming in a pool in a white t-shirt or something, they would take photos of her and upload her to r/jailbait and jerk off to it. And Reddit refused to delete that subreddit until I think either one of the major networks like Fox News or something ran a segment on it. That's the only reason they ever got rid of it. Those people still exist, those users. All of the moderators that it had, they just migrated to the rest of Reddit.
Good lord.
Yeah, I do remember that. And then there was also other stuff on Reddit, like they had like watch people die and stuff like that they had to get rid of. Yeah, there were a lot of like those subreddits.
If you want an example of a big exodus over removing content, remember Tumblr and how they had to get rid of all their porn and the website died overnight? Well, yeah, that's only a good thing, but...
Well, I mean...
Is it though? You guys keep making the claim that it caused the downfall of the rest of the internet because it was like an exclusion zone.
Jackson, you see, like... I see Tumblr veterans, people who grew up on Tumblr, actually now lamenting, saying, I'm seeing shit that I would have reblogged as a 13-year-old on Tumblr now being parroted by, like, the New York Times. It's actually fucking ridiculous that, like, again, the New York Times is writing articles about identifying as dragons and shit and dragonkin. It's like, okay, maybe we should have kept this isolated on Tumblr, but they banned the porn and everyone left. I don't know what the fuck they do now, to be honest. I do think it's more chill.
Their traffic, I think, overnight when that happened, dropped by 50% and then just continued to fall. Some ridiculous.
I'm so okay with that. I can never, like... I can just not care about porn addicts just crying about this shit. This is the same thing when people come into a Discord server and they're like, where's the porn channel? Like, fuck you. Go to literally anywhere else.
Yeah, or just skim the channels and see there, it's right there. You know, you just gotta read, but it is there.
I don't understand I've noticed that as well, Kai. People asking for porn channels in Discords. Like, our first official Discord, people wanted an NSFW channel, and I never understood why. Like, why do you want group curated porn? Just go search for yourself.
I know why the moderators do it. They want their fucking underage users in that thing to put selfies in there. That's the reason. But yeah, it goddamn annoys me when websites don't allow porn and everybody loses their goddamn minds. Like, everybody gets scared when Reddit even floats the idea of banning porn or something, or OnlyFans. It's like, if there's anything, is there anything more abundant on Earth than internet porn? Really? Like, does it have to be everywhere?
Yeah.
I want it everywhere. I think it'd be cool.
Pass. I mean, you can have it everywhere, just I don't want it in my fucking thing. Sometimes this baffles people. It also baffles people when I tell them, no, I don't have a dedicated meme server, and I don't want you to put your stupid, irrelevant, deep-fried memes in my general chat either. People are trying to have a discussion there. You cocksucker.
See, that's why you have a meme channel, though. It's a containment board.
No. The rest of the internet is your containment board. If you want to meme, go to any other server. That's your containment board. Holy shit.
Well, I'll venture in the opposite direction a little bit here. I've talked about this a lot. I think Twitch should have a porn section. Do you guys agree?
I've always...
We talked about this a dozen times, I agree.
Yeah, I think we did, now that you mention it.
Not
Twitch
a
needs a
section.
porn
It should
channel.
have a dedicated site.
I mean,
it pretty much does. It's got Chatterbait. Well, it doesn't own it obviously, but there's Chatterbait and shit like that.
Well, it's not even that. It's like,
Have
how
you
many...
even used...
Go ahead,
I was just
Charlie.
going to say, have you ever even used the Chatterbait chat functionality, Jackson? It's archaic.
Yeah, you can't fucking do custom sub animations with Machamp giving a thumbs up when she's squirting out of her pussy.
Just imagine if they do add the Twitch After Dark. Imagine you monk a S right before you bust. That can't get that hype anywhere else.
You post a fucking fat poggers when she starts coming. That's awesome. Little custom
It's
animated
creepy.
emotes.
It's creepy to talk about a platform that's predominantly underage, which Twitch is, I think. It's
But
predominantly
Jackson,
underage,
it
and
is.
turning into a
It is.
NSFW site.
But here's the thing. There's already a huge amount of people who hop on Twitch for softcore porn. How many female streamers are there out there that get huge numbers by just having cleavage?
That's the solution to that isn't to add porn to it. It's
Yes,
to
it is.
ban the
Just
people
cut out the
breaking
fucking...
rules.
Cut out all the, wink, wink, hush, hush shit.
Well, yeah, because at least on the other side, you can enforce some kind of policy to make it so kids can't view it, whereas right now, they can just go to any category easily and watch it
Well,
any
whose
age.
fault
no
is that, though?
confirmation.
Okay, you guys are both right. They need to just make it a fucking decision, though. Right now, they're on trying to dance on the line where a woman can literally have sex on camera, which one of them did, and get a 7-day suspension. Like, little children watch this shit. Either give them their own porn section or ban this shit. Like, actually ban it. Don't just give them a slap on the wrist so the whore can come back and promote her fucking OnlyFans to an army of 16-year-olds a week later.
But
It's
that's
ridiculous.
But that's the other thing, because it's always going to be this fine line of gray area. If you have a streamer and she's a hot chick and she's in her hot tub and she has 10,000 people watching, I'm going to give you a little hint. It's not because of your personality. Now, granted, some people are watching to hang out, but let's be honest, that's not the truth.
No, we just get each other.
And then the question is, how many of those people are underage? I'll give you a hint. It's probably a significant amount, but they don't talk about it. It's the truth.
Yeah,
it's totally true.
The weird thing is to me is that these people, like the streamers in question, are putting themselves out there knowing that their audience is predominantly underage. They're doing this to an underage audience. They know that they're doing this to an underage audience. How is this any different to someone flashing their cock to an underage person on the train or something like that? They should be in jail.
I know you're upset you got arrested, but this is not the place, okay?
I'm not allowed on trains anymore.
I am with Jackson 100%. If the roles were reversed, if a bunch of male streamers were shoving their bulges into the camera and they had an audience of 13-year-old girls watching and paying them money, I think the tone would change significantly around this fucking discussion. It's just annoying, man. And then you have the audacity on some of these broads. Was it Sasha Grey who apparently got dumped by some Fortnite event, I think, an hour before the event was...
No, that was Adriana Chechik.
Thank you, Adriana Chechik. And she was like, oh, this is so devastating. Us sex workers get discriminated against. So bitch, you're sitting there in fishnets and pasties on your nipples. Do you think Epic Games wants to be associated with literal porn? It was a fucking idiotic idea for them to even float the idea, but it's this isn't discrimination. It's just, you're a little hardcore porn actress. It's the first thing that comes up when people search you. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't believe this woman got unbanned after 7 days. She did get unbanned, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, and her numbers have, I think it's 15x'd, so she's killing it.
There is no downside. There's just no downside to it.
There's no downside at all. It seems like the optimal strategy is fuck once on stream, because that was only her third stream. She had only been streaming twice before she had sex, and now she's like an actual streamer.
Fuck that.
So she took 3 streams and basically took a paid vacation. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I imagine she also posted it herself, or someone she knew posted it just for the publicity. That's my guess.
Yeah, they should be in jail.
Oh, she also just got affiliate too, by the way.
We should have sex on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine. Just in general. Just imagine.
So fucking dumb.
It is so dumb. I'm pretty sure she got affiliate after she fucked on stream, because she, like I said, she only streamed 3 times before that.
Again, I really don't... I used to infantilize like the Twitch audience and say they're all just a bunch of kids, and I think that was wrong of me, but still a significant portion has to be, right? I mean, it is video game content after all, and it just... You can't have sex on camera or paint your tits. Just, you need your own section for this.
You're on a
yeah,
site that
tit
isn't
painting.
age-shaded in any way, so there's going to be a more than zero amount of literal children watching your content at any given time. You need to be mindful of that.
Tit painting. That's a classic. I bet most people are watching for the artwork. Oh yeah.
What
totally.
do kids hate? I bet you could make content that a kid would never watch. Like if you're eating broccoli and you have golf on in the background, maybe like Venn diagrams on a chalkboard somewhere, you could probably like secure an audience that has 0% kids on Twitch.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but then you'd only have like 10 viewers.
Oh no,
Yeah,
the broccoli mukbangs would pop